ever glad to do the dirty work? Love me. Power is power. Love me. And you want it.
All right, everyone, it is time for the club war, the club clash, whatever you'd like to call it. But we're back. Vanguard is back with another content series for you. We've got some of our great content creators, our wonderful parts of the community and members of the Vanguard Club in game going up against the TAMA Club. So this is going to be a 5-map series, but we have some twists going into it. Each team will have 4 team members. Now, I know you're asking, how does this work? 4 team members in a 3v3 mode? How'd you get this to work? Now, it's not all 4 players playing together in tandem. We have a format where the best player each round is going to get rotated out, meaning if you pop off, oh well, somebody else is going to have to come in and take your place from your clan. It's all about the community. It's not just about one person popping off and making those huge plays. It's about how well can you work dynamically? How well can you work with so many different teammates and so many different situations? And on top of that, characters, weapons, all of them are going to get shuffled up. Weapons are going to change every round. Specializations are going to change every round. And I'll just read it off to you. Basically, the format is the best player rotates out, and the 2 players that didn't rotate out, they have to swap their specializations and their primary weapon. So it'll force some very interesting dynamic plays. Maybe we'll see some really interesting loadouts, like maybe on heavy, we'll see the KS come out, things like that. But I'm excited to see where we go with this. I'm a goo gun enjoyer, so maybe we'll see some goo gun on heavy. Maybe we'll see some charge and slam as well. But we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Vanguard Gaming versus the TAMA clan. Our first map is going to be Fortune Stadium. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Why don't we? This is going to be an absolute heater of a match. Remember, all 5 maps are coming at you right here. So get ready, because we're diving right in. Perhaps I should take a moment to go ahead and cover who we're going to be covering here. Kriv, amazing content creator, posting some great stuff, opening a lot of discussions on social media as well. Ark, amazing streamer, absolutely love him. I played with him a lot. Hacker, absolutely dope guy. Love to see him here, and he's on heavy. Even better, my favorite class personally. Vanguard up above. We'll see what they can do here. We want to keep an eye out on the loadout choices here. It's important because, remember, the 2 players that don't get rotated out, they're going to have to swap weapons. Going up that far, Hacker getting up in close, but taken out early by Helios on that ARN. We see Guardian turret, we see Kill Beam, but it's a good mix of specializations here. A push forward. Oh, Ark's left out in the open. Gets taken out. Luckily, though, Toxic player able to clean up after a pick from Kriv. And TAMA will be winning this first fight. Cashbox heading towards that A point. And would you look at that, Vanguard spawned right back in. They're already on their heels, spawned on the island side. Up close and personal, it's Arc in with the F-bar. As the steal goes through, Hacker's actually going to manage to flip that. Huge shots from him and Kriv. The TAMA clubs, they've got to scramble to figure out a pick, to find something here. Drop down below, they'll get this not res, actually. Hold on. Dropped in, but right over the head. Kriv doesn't notice the res go through, and it's a 2v3 once again. They grab the body. They grab the statue. A good winch, and that's going to be Vanguard on the back foot here. 2 on 3. Look at this Titan. This Titan could do huge damage onto them here. They've got to be so careful, but the flip is coming through. The flip is coming, and they're just pushing straight forward. TAMA, they've got to get in. But a turret wins them one. Kriv all left, all on his own for Vanguard. Looking like TAMA's going to take this first point, as they have 2 posted up on the verticality, 2 up on the roof. Helios in a one-on-one with Kriv, and Helios will win that one out. ARN beating the 93R today. Response there for Vanguard, but it's a 2 on 3 right now. Kriv needs to rotate in, and there's not going to be enough time for this. Vanguard is wasting a push on it. But that's okay. They're in a position now where TAMA is going to have to push straight through them in order to get this vault. Or, now that Vanguard's going for the point, does TAMA hold Vanguard as they go for the cross? It doesn't look like it. They're looking for Vanguard, but they haven't found them yet. Vanguard's safely getting that cross, and they'll get the tab, signaling to TAMA that they need to cross now. Quick pop through the gateway, and they're all out. Already crossed. Vanguard looking for this plug, but do they stay and look for picks? It doesn't look like it. They're going to goo it off, and they'll go towards C. A pad up to the God Zip, and they should be breaking this afterwards. Exactly. Perfect execution from Vanguard on the rotate. They spot TAMA on the cross. One hitting the pad. Can they hit the shot? Oh, it's good onto Helios. Half HP, but not able to hit the follow-up. Hacker gets the first, but not another. But getting into an engagement is going to be Kriv and Arc. Pyro to go below, and it looks like TAMA Club is going to be dropping this point. C4 ready to drop it. Good winch claw to bring it in. And the dome shield to follow up. Turret holding the drop. Vanguard, though, coming in from a different angle. We'll have to see how they can manage these picks. They're able to pick up one. Heal beam to try to deny the turret kill. Takes some damage himself, but manages to clean it up. It's just Helios gets the res off onto Woman. It's medium and light versus all 3, and Kriv is going to try to stick this box. He's all alone, pushing forward. They found Hacker, but can he get the flip? He can. It's a 1-on-2 for Kriv. 93R, glitch, gate, and heal beam. That heal isn't going to be useful here, but might be able to make something happen with the glitch. Throws out. Not enough time. The respawn's going to have to come through. He doesn't want to wipe here. It's all timing, but he pops in. He gets the kill, but he wipes just before a coin from Arc. A quick res and steal, and that's going to be TAMA taking this cash out for themselves. One more push for Vanguard on this first map. What can they muster up is the question. The final push, time ticking down. That turret is posted up, and this is going to have to be a really good winch. The sledgehammer to find some damage, but not a kill. And it looks like Thomas locked this one down, especially alongside that turret. Taking a look in, Helios popping off, Kriv popping off as well. And it looks like we'll see both the light players rotated out. Beautiful performance, but man, what a steal at the end there. Kriv almost managing to make that happen. We'll give these teams just a moment to discuss, to recuperate, and then we'll see. We'll see who comes in. It looks like Seismic is going to be coming in place of Kriv for Vanguard, and Fumps is going to be coming in place of Helios for TAMA. Second map, we'll have to see what it is. Remember, this is a 5-map series. We're playing all 5. Whether a team wins 3 or not, it doesn't matter. Though, 2-0 on that first map on Fortune Stadium for TAMA. Looking strong. We'll have to see if Seismic rotating in makes a difference here. I hate to say it, but I think Kriv going out is going to hurt. It's going to hurt Vanguard a lot here. Meanwhile, TAMA, still, they get to keep Toxic Woman, Toxic Player. They got a good round in. They got good kills in. But I don't know. Maybe the sledgehammer was the deciding factor there for Vanguard. No picks on the sledgehammer. Just some good damage and good entry potential. But TAMA, they had it pretty well-rounded. I mean, despite running Guardian Turret and not Heal Beam, they managed to have some quick and reliable team fights, and that's something you're going to see a lot of top teams do. They'll post up and they'll run without healing because they want clean, quick fights. They don't want to draw it out. They don't want to play the stall meta or just poke at each other. No, they want a clean, quick fight. Like, gives them the cash out. And while waiting for that fight, they stall and stall and stall. And hopefully we'll see some of the club members, both from TAMA and from Vanguard, play into those ideas. But we'll have to see on Las Vegas 2032. So pre-rework, we've got to think about a lot of the colors of this map are going to be a little bit more muddy. Maybe we'll see an invis play. Maybe we'll see something like that. Hacker wanting to pull out the minigun. Looks like Arc's on the AK and Seismic on the 93R. All of them running almost full Vanguard drip. You love to see it. We're in. Squid Donut on heavy, charge and slam for both sides here. As well as dash for both the lights. Some quick heals as TAMA's going to get the tap, opening up that vent. Seismic's looking for some sort of info, but the DMAT's going to allow them to get some spots off. Seismic's got good damage, but a push up the stairs from Toxic Woman on the side of TAMA. We'll give them a little room to work with. They've got a gateway to get out of there nice and quick. But Squiddy's gotten caught in the open by the minigun. And another one, another spray down, and a quick charge and slam to try to find the light player. Dives right into the medium. Oh man, the minigun doing its best to find these kills, but not able to clean up. Able to find the first. Seismic going in for the second. Can he get it? Just a single shot, and he gets the 2K. Cleaning up TAMA, and that's the vault on the ground, ready to go to Cash Station B. A little bit messy, but at the end of the day, Vanguard winning that one out. Respawns, and with a quick opening of the roof, they're ready to come in here. Gate for safety, a gate to drop in, and they're already in. Toxic player drops down. A fight not prompted yet, actually. They're just spamming through, but the Lewis gun is going to make first contact. Good damage. Hacker goes down. No time to get us off. Heal ball popped, sticking the long res. Meanwhile, Seismic holds the push. Can he find the kill on the Toxic player? Yes, he can. 2 on 3, and Vanguard is going to drop in with all 3 players. They've got the clean wipe with all 3 alive. TAMA goes down here, and it's just celebration with the minigun. Back to TAMA, though. They've respawned in. A pad gets them closer, and with this cash out blocked off by Goo, it's all about the timing. They do get spotted out. They know where Vanguard's playing this one. And with that, heavy v heavy, the minigun wins it out. A quick charge and slam actually denies the defib. The minigun comes in clutch. And holding that light down, it's going to be just one-on-one. Hacker goes for the RPG. He gets the 1 HP on him. And a quick cleanup from Seismic gives them the full wipe. Near perfect use of that charge and slam. Oh, and a little bit of tech. Realizes there's no time for this cash out. They move on to the next one. Glass gonna be broken. TAMA Club should be hearing this. But oh, the mispositioning, and half HP onto Squid, trying to pop C4 to cover the flank. It's Seismic and Hacker to go in close. They've got the first and a 50M. Calm down, the fight isn't over yet. Toxic Woman trying to get some sort of defib off here, but Seismic will be holding a good pyro to clean him up, but no wipe. Oh my goodness, Hacker. My ears are being assaulted right now. Quick pad over, and Vanguard has control of this vault. They're going to be sending it towards, I believe, A site, but with TAMA on the respawn and coming up behind them, this could be a fight that they don't want to take. Ark's caught out in the open behind, just up to Seismic and Hacker, and it looks like they might just want to go for the plug here. Good shots from Seismic, a triple headshot, putting more damage onto the heavy. It's all onto Hacker with this minigun. Can he put some work into left field? Yes, he can. Woman goes down. It's all on Seismic. Now, in a 1 versus 2, misses those shots onto light. He's going to stick that res, and with a coin coming in for Ark, Seismic has to reposition. Steel will come through for Seismic, but Vanguard's taking the high ground. They've taken the high horse and looking down upon TAMA. They want to get this cash out back. They know players on the roof. But do they find him behind these AC units? Behind these generators? It looks like they can, but not before he slips away. All inside now, minigun, putting in huge damage onto Squid Donut, able to put him to 1 HP. And with just heal beam, they've got to get him back up to full. As Vanguard looks to rain in from above. No heavy, just a 2-on-1. And Arc needs to be hitting these shots onto Toxic if he wants to win it. But Seismic just trying to put a little bit of damage downfield. Not gonna happen. Heals to cover the cross, and now with Hacker Spawn back in, it looks like Tama's gone for a push-up. They've had it up into Vanguard, and Squid gets punished for it. It's a 3-on-2. Vanguard has the opportunity. A charge and slam could mean everything here, but Hacker's sticking it. They just need to hold on to it for 1 second. They've got the heals and off the steal. There's gonna be no time. Seismic, Arc, they've won this off the back of a coin from Hacker. Beautiful timing. And just a 1 missed timing from Tama messes up their whole flow at the end of the game there. They had the cash box. They knew that Hacker had to coin in because of where he died, and they didn't go to finish the kills early on. They either needed to commit to the box there or push in way earlier, and they just pushed in right as Hacker coined, and that gave the perfect opportunity for Vanguard to group up, try to take the fight from a better angle, and steal the cash box at the same time. Beautiful second map from Vanguard. And at the scoreboard, looks like Seismic, our light, is going out, and Toxic Woman, the medium, will be rotated out. So maybe we'll see a shuffling of classes here alongside a shuffling of specialization. Number 3, we're going to be heading to Monaco, of all maps. Suspended sponsored structures here. Going to be very interesting to see. I would have loved to see Duck and Cover, but then we would have just seen a long-range brawl, repeaters, titans, all of that. But keeping in mind that the specializations they need to rotate, and that we lost the medium for Tama last round, we'll see a mix-up. A double light from Vanguard. Actually, no, they swap off. That's okay. But we see Bo, Flamethrower, and Famas. Meanwhile, Helios going to be on the light. Toxic Player going to stay on the heavy. We've got Turret and Grapple in rotation. Very interesting to see. We'll have to see who takes this high ground first. It looks like Tama's going to spawn pretty far, but they're committed to getting height early on. Meanwhile, Vanguard, they're taking their sweet time with this. They're looking for the right spawn, and I don't know how Arc's going to make this flamethrower work. He's got Pyros, Dome, and Heal Ball, but I don't see it. I don't see the vision. Initial contact is good. They know it's a flamethrower now. They know the range is going to be a bit scuffed, and Hacker's still looking for him. A group up between Kriv and Arc. As Helios takes first contact, first shots. Oh, a nice shot from Hacker. The headshot on the bow. They've got to stick this res. It's a defib to try to make do. And with light on half HP, no heal beam to make this happen. It's SA and Flamethrower for these two heavies. Two very close range weapons. Meanwhile, the lights gonna be going in head to head. Waiting for the right timing on this shot. It's just a struggle between the two. The emote from Toxic. Okay. Standing out in the open. And he's gonna get beamed down to 1 HP. And a kill from Hacker, but it's a trade the Fib needs to go through as they push this. Arc is already going in. He's got the flamethrower, but he misses the winch, and a Pyro goes down instead of Flame. Up close and personal now, Crib. He's got to find some sort of cleanup, but he gets winched in, and it's all up to Hacker to clean this one up. Not going to be able to 1v1 this SA. It's a bow in close range. Not something you want to be working with. Tama taking the first box after a little bit of trolling and a little bit of stall there. Frag grenade and turret. Meanwhile, the standard heavy loadout. 4-player. Vanguard going to be rolling up now. Keep in mind, we're at a 1-to-1. And this dive play might be everything. A quick dive in. The light's going to go down. It's Hacker out of the equation as Helios cleans him up quick with that M11. Scanned in now. It's going to be Kriv and Ark to try to make do with what they have here. The flamethrower, of all things, is not going to be what they want for this fight. A missed winch, but a good pyro mine to start doing damage. A missed winch as well from player. So no one will get forced into a fight that they don't want. Dome shield goes down, they spot for above, and it's a heal ball. Give them a little bit more room for comfort. A winch connects, the winch connects! And flames only do half the health, unfortunately. What a push, a quick push in. This damage from the flames could outdo the healing if he's not careful. The light getting lit up by flame as well. Ticking down as Hacker's coin back in and he's in the fight. One left for Tama. And it's just Toxic player. Gets the res off, but gets tagged by the bow and exchange gets shut down early. It's bow versus medium. A good grenade forces a close fight, but it's repeater versus bow. It's two snipers at point blank as the flip goes through, and so does the defib, but no! The defib does not go through. And Hacker gets the kill. More BM from him as Vanguard take this first point. On the rooftops here. Tama watching Vanguard come in from the alleyway. A close bow shot. Oof. Almost connects. Oh. Nice repeater shots. Looking for the kill is Girth, but not able to clean up that light. Hacker manages to stay alive for another day, for another minute in this virtual arena, but looks like Tama's already made the rotate. Light sprinted all the way to B, and Vanguard, they've got a long road trip ahead of them if they want to get to this point, but they might be able to catch some slack in the meantime. Pad goes down for Girth, but he might get caught up too. Who's off the door, and he's playing for his life right now as the team tries to group up with him. Girth has a good position now. He's gotten in behind. He puts tags on the light, but he's not able to finish the kill. It's the flamethrower to take him out. The flamethrower actually putting in some work here. Quick dive in, and the alien invasion is going to open up this roof, meaning dome shields are going to be real good. But a quick shred in with the M11. Kriv's got a drop up, but he's on the heal beam. Going in to support his team is none other than a coin in from Weak Earth. Player and Helios still trying to make this engagement work, but Earth coins in late, so Helios is all on his own to stop this cash out. APS turret gonna do a legendary work to stop that frag grenade from going off. A quick res, but no, runs out! Hacker runs out on Helios and is looking for the cleanup. It's Kriv onto Girth, one-on-one right here. And with the FAMAS and bow, cleans it up. Vanguard getting that second in the series. It's 2-1 now for Vanguard. as they look to tally to their score. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if TAMA has the willpower to push this one. APS turret, pyros on it. I want to say it's done, but I think they spawned close enough. They did spawn close enough for one final push. I may have to eat my words here and say Vanguard might not have this second point just yet. It's one final Hail Mary effort. The RPG's good. The winch is good as well, but only 3 seconds to get on the point. It's a heavy be heavy. They need to get on. It's all up the hacker, and with no time, Vanguard does end up taking it, despite the wipe. A good cleanup for Vanguard. And looking at the scoreboard, who has to rotate out now? It looks like it's Hacker. The bow light, who we saw so elegantly whiff shots at the start of the game, clean up their act towards the end, will be rotating out. Meanwhile, Toxic Player, the heavy, gonna have to rotate out. An interesting situation indeed. Looking in though, Hacker rotating out, it's gonna mean Seismic is in. Meanwhile, Woman's gonna have to go out. Someone else is gonna have to come in. Now, Nozomi Citadel, it's got a few different dynamics to it. You've got the big auditorium, the observatory room on the Via side of the map that's going to lend itself to some good flank plays, but also a mix of ranges. Then you've got the close range fights inside of the apartments, but those roofs are going to be so open. And then you have the 2 isolated islands, which are so difficult to push onto. Vanguard looking for a more standard loadout here. Arc not going to play the popular FCAR or FAMAS, sticking to the P90. But is going to be back on Heal Beam. We're going to see the standard specializations here for Vanguard. Meanwhile, we're going to see Turret pulled up once again for TAMA. Quick opening, a quick tap of this vault for Vanguard. Meanwhile, TAMA, they're running what seems to be Shack and AK. Let's see what's on Helios, why don't we? The ARN. But both lights are going to be running ARN here. And popping open the floor, they decide they want to play below. Helios getting in a little bit comfy here. A little bit too comfortable. Takes some damage for that push. But Toxic Woman is able to pick up one. It's a second kill for TAMA. They're sweeping the board with Vanguard right now. It's a quick 3-man sweep. Off the back of Vanguard dropping, they drop right into a turret and a medium with an AK. Those extra bullets gonna give Girth and Woman the opportunity to clean up without as many reloads, winning them the fight. That extra damage is going miles for them. Meanwhile, Helios backs off the initial push and finds the flank in to help clean up the heavy. Almost a perfect execution on their part. And a good example of how the turret can actually be powerful. Baiting a team to push into you, or using the turret as a kind of sonar grenade. Missed winch, but caught in the open. It's going to be Helios on half HP. Shoots out the gas, and now Vanguard has no way in. They've got to open up this wall in some capacity. And there's the opening. Attempted winch from both sides, but no connections. Pyro still available, and a huge RPG to put Vanguard all down to half health. Prompting Vanguard to rotate up is going to be that RPG, but they've got to work over this barricade. And with a Shack holding the other side of it, it's not looking very nice. Oh, a good flank from Seismic. He's got the first on the M11. But how does he open up the roof for the second? It's going to be this red barrel. Jumps in, cleans up the light another time, and it's Vanguard for the full sweep as Arc and Crib clean up inside. back in, or spawns back in, excuse me, and they're going to get into an immediate fight on the roof up here. Just a turret Seismic is acting like with that M11, and it's a quick cleanup onto all three. As Weegirth doesn't actually get killed by Vanguard, gets killed by the own splash damage from their RPG. That's Vanguard taking point number 1. Nice and easy. Keep in mind, if you're just joining us, this is not just the competitive players. This is the whole clan war. We've got players from both clans rotating in every single time somebody gets swapped out after every single map. It's 5 maps, and it's more about how can you work as a team. Because every round, you got to be changing your weapons and specs. There is no consistency here. It is purely a matter of who works better with different teammates. Tama on the low ground here. They've spotted it out, but they realize they don't want to take such an engagement. The low ground is going to be a huge disadvantage for them, and they're just waiting for Vanguard to push out with that vault before they can swipe in and steal it. But Vanguard, they've got a quick rotate off the back of Ark's zipline, and they spot Woman in the open, but they don't realize that Girth is right below them. A quick cleanup on the P90, a favorable fight, but Ark is going to be diving straight into Woman. A 1-on-2 for Seismic here, CEO of Vanguard. Now a 1-on-3 with that M11. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get this. Oh, M11 drops in, gets the first, but isn't able to escape. A nice attempt from Seismic, but only manages to capture 1. And now Kriv has to wait for coins alongside Ark. Tama's got this box in hand, and they know where they're going. A quick RPG here could clean up the heavy in the back. And I don't think they're aware. They turn around, they spot it, and they look for the winch. There it is, Girth caught behind. And with Dead Goat Boom, that bomb is going to go straight towards Woman. The coin now favoring Vanguard, as Weegirth has to be the one to come in. Turret to try to get some damage through, but Woman also goes down. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and it looks like Kriv just wants to go in for the 1v1 on this light. A quick drop down, and no dome shield to protect just yet. Finally goes out, connects the winch, but only 1 shot goes through. The SA was not racked, but what an RPG! Connects to the roof. And Kriv single-handedly winning that 1-on-1. It's all him there. What a shot on the RPG. Absolutely beautiful from Kriv. Tama in on this respawn. They will spawn on the low side, though, where the gap is. And padding up. Oh, that's going to be a bad decision. Woman put to 1 HP. Has to get a quick heal from Helios. Meanwhile, Vanguard, they're just posted up top, locking this down. All the way up on the billboard. It's going to be Ark taking that fight onto Toxic Woman. It's 1-on-3. All caught. All 3 sides covered up. And with that bomb going off, that's going to pop the body away. No cover anymore as Kriv tries to find some damage, has to back off with the dome shield. It's all up to him now. Missed winch from Girth, but it's a quick climb in and no winch to deny. It looks like Tama is going to be able to steal this second point. A wild back and forth as the building crumbles under their feet. It looks like this map is going to a final cash out. Vanguard has the respawn, but they should realize there's not enough time here. They could only get a wipe if they wanted it. And it looks like they'll be doing exactly that. They're holding, waiting for Tama to come through. And here's the push on the staircase right next to him. Do they know? Do they know the climb up is there? He spots the foot and the winch claw connects. Can he get the kill before he drops? No, he can't. Girth goes all the way down to first floor looking for an RPG, but finally the cleanup is good. Helios left all on his own after Woman gets cleaned up by Seismic on that M11. The flank is good for him, and Helios is looking for a res. Looking for a reset for TAMA here. Quick spot from Seismic, jumps off the building to try to find that kill, but not a good reposition. It's just turning into a TDM brawl. Helios left all again alone, but gets wiped out. And that's TAMA put on the respawn timer as Vanguard marches towards that vault number 3. Sonar going to give Vanguard a little bit of comfort here, but not too much, as Crib takes some damage from the opening towards the bridge. It's TAMA to know where Vanguard is now, and Vanguard's stuck lying in wait. The turret's open. The turret's ready to fire down upon them, and a quick angle from Helios gives some good damage. The winch is good as well. It could be a 1-for-1, but it ends up being a 1-for-none. Crib finds the kill, but Girth is able to rotate in with the Shack and find one of his own. Seismic on the flank now, tries to get a cleanup, and is able to get the second. Girth taken out. Splash damage from the RPG alongside the M11's just a little too much to handle without heals. And TAMA once again, 5 seconds left for their respawn. Looks like Seismic is going to confidently get this plug, but he's got a whole team coming up on him real quick now. As Vanguard gets split into 2, they need to regroup, and they've got 2 chasing real fast. It's going to be Woman and Helios chasing into the fight. Seismic goes down to half HP, but is able to slip away thanks to that light physique. Rotate up, and this turret's going to go down through the vent. But a quick spot and a slide through that turret's actually going to block his teammate from getting back through. A huge glitch barrel actually denies Vanguard all of their utility, but the dome shield still manages to come through a second later. Shots through the vent, and Vanguard's got to rotate out of this room. They're stuck in such a bad position, and that turret is just going to keep putting pellets down on them. Keep raining down on them if they're not careful. They've got to relocate this cash out, and a quick flank from Seismic could mean everything, but he's too low to make anything come of it. And a quick flank as well from Helios. He spots out Seismic and goes for the follow. One good cleanup from Arc, but it's Crib to actually get that kill as he gets pushed down by the light. It's a one-on-one. Arc versus Helios, both on such low HP, and that turret could be the make-or-break difference. Helios slides away, though. And going for the res. Both teams 2-on-2 now, as it looks like a coin will come through for both Girth and for Crib. He's running low here. Got to hit these shots for Arc. It's a P90 up close and personal. He's got to deny the steal. He's just going to go for the stick here. It's Woman trying to stay on it. Behind the cash out. The opening's there. Arc's going for the denial, and it's a winch claw to pull it in. Vanguard should be cleaning this one up nicely, and it's going to be 3 on the board for them after this wipe. Helios coins in as a last-ditch attempt to make something happen, but... oh, wait, the timing? They need to get in on it. They need to get in on it. He's actually going to get the steal. Oh my god, TAMA! They've tied it up 2-2! They celebrate too early! The coin actually makes a difference for Helios. Wow. And the question is, who has to rotate out after the ending of that round? It looks like Helios, the one and only who clutched it, is going to have to go out. Meanwhile, Crib, 11 kills, going to have to get rotated out. Oh, man. That is heartbreaking for Vanguard, but one final map to go. It's 2-2. And we'll have to see what comes out of this one. We're going to Seoul as our final arena, so we'll give these teams just a moment to recuperate as we prepare for our final map. Map number 5 and our final map in the series is going to be Seoul 2023. 2 years ago. Huh. That's interesting to think about. Wish Seoul was this futuristic. But we've got a virtual arena that we're going into. Everything is possible, from destruction of every single building to the craziest loadouts you can imagine. We saw a sledgehammer today. We saw a bow today. We saw so many different pieces of utility, from the APS turret to the dome shield. We haven't seen barricades yet, but we've seen turret as well, which is very, very interesting. Our final map of Vanguard versus TAMA. We'll see mostly standard specializations here as we get into map number 5. Arc, Seismic, and Hacker to close it out. Or will it be Woman, Girth, and Player to complete the comeback? And not necessarily the reverse sweep, but 2 maps in a row to win it. Toxic Woman falling off the map initially. Oh no. Can't be having that happen. I mean, they spawn too far away from the vault to be first contact anyway, so that's really not going to matter. It looks like they're jumping off the map. I think they need a reset. I think they need a reset. I'm not sure. Maybe they wanted to spawn closer to the cash outs. Maybe they wanted to try something different. But a funny way to start this final map. As they actually... Oh, that was actually a strategic wipe. They've respawned at B. Wait. Vanguard was confused, so they didn't go for the plug while they were wiped. Thinking in and out of the box, in and out of the game, it is TAMA. What an idea from them to wipe and spawn in on that hospital cash out. Good nade to do damage on the Seismic. He's 1 HP, but he's got to play for his life now. And Vanguard, they're just going to be running it. Hacker playing it for his life here. Spots him on the cross. Knows they're padding across. But Player's stuck out in the open. Puts some good damage onto him, but since Hacker's so isolated, it might not matter, but it does, because he gets the pick and he's looking for another. He's absolutely stalling out TAMA right now, but Girth with the sniper will pick it up. Put slack on the rope has been picked up, and now TAMA in a tight formation. They want to get in on this cash out before the respawn for Hacker, which starts in 3 seconds. Going back in, and he's going to be right on that cash out. Such an unfortunate spawn in if you're TAMA, because you wanted to push on in before that happened. But Vanguard, they're just going to be playing it nice and tight up on the roofs. All safe and clean, but Arc will get dropped for a moment, but it seems that his life will not be in danger in the slightest. Out in on the open, and Hacker's going to give them good information that TAMA is trying to drop this point down. A failed attempt, but another red barrel will do it. And it looks like they might try to steal this from below, which would be very interesting. A drop down and a RPG finds the first. It's 1 to go down. Girth is out of the equation as Vanguard pulls it in a little bit closer to make sure that they don't lose this cash out. But as I say that, they lose a life. They lose Hacker as it turns into a 1 versus 3. A good snipe from Girth picks up Seismic, but Seismic with that post-mortem nade, that martyr dom. Follow to perk, make it 1 as it's all up to Arc. He's got a winch claw in his possession. He could very easily deny this. And the winch pulls it down. He's going in for it. He's wrapped down. He's made it down, but there's not enough time anyways. He might just need to wipe here as he's stuck in a 1-on-3. Seismic and Hacker coined in. And they might actually clean up TAMA here. It's 1 kill for Hacker, looking for the second. Gets a tag, looks for even more. But can Girth rotate in here to get some heals in onto Woman before time runs out? No! Toxic Woman able to take out Hacker, but on 1 HP, it's going to be Seismic in the 1v2, able to pick up the first, but doesn't realize that Girth is rotated above him and is rezzing player in the meantime. Vanguard gonna just go for this next vault, it seems, but one shot could make the difference, but it's a missed shot from Girth. Vanguard now gonna commit to this fight, it seems, as they go for the res. A quick cleanup means everything for Vanguard, but it's gotten scrappy, and it's gotten scrappy fast. Quick dash out with the body. Girth able to skirt away with their life and a statue. A bit of a scuffle, but Hacker will go down. Sniper v sniper, and the true gun wins it out. However, Vanguard's already posted up on this vault. They've got 2 ready to go. And spots out Arc. Shots from Seismic, though. A good eye forces a reposition from Girth. Oh, a winch connects! Arc needs to win this out, but actually, the winch leads to his death. Toxic player able to pick him up, and a follow-up from Girth to clean up on Seismic. It's all up to Hacker on this bow. Oh, looking for the connection, but it's not coming in just yet. It's another sniper v sniper, but nothing's connecting. Up close and personal, the melee to take out Hacker from Girth. An elbow to the face. And now Vanguard has to wait for a coin before they can make their effort to push this 1 cash box, which could be the last if they take it. They've got to be aware of Girth. Girth might put some damage onto them here as they get ready to drop, but Seismic spots him out. That's half health onto him. And Hacker's got to play for his life now. Drops down the low ground, not any place for a sniper, as Vanguard consolidates their height and looks for shots on the next. Oh, whizzing right past the head of Girth is going to be that bow shot. And a tag onto Woman as well. Seismic's getting up close and personal. He's looking for a finish on it. Pops the barrel to put a little bit of pressure, but DMAT could put them in a good position. Kill onto Hacker, but Seismic has dropped in to try to clean up that F-guard. He's successful, but manages to skirt away with 1 HP. On the flank is going to be the Shack of Arc, and he will clean it up alongside Seismic. 2 picks for Seismic, and Vanguard is going to steal this point, looking to finish it off strong. Quick winch, but Nama's already here. They've got to make this fight work, but the light from above is putting in so much work, and they have to deny the steal. They've got the kill and the clean wipe with no deaths. Vanguard, a clean, flawless fight to wrap this up. And they will have 3 maps under their belt. A beautiful performance for Vanguard to win it out. 3-2, and what a final fight that was. Winch to try to set up the cash out, but as they're winching it, they get caught off guard by TAMA rushing in. But at the end of the day, they're able to win the fight off the back of Hacker hitting a crazy headshot from the top of the hotel. Final scoreboard looking like this. Girth and Seismic being at the top. It looks like that might just be the end of our series. 3-2, Vanguard being the one to win it out on Seoul finally. We saw some crazy nail-biters there. I mean, the first few maps were 2-0 in favor of either team. But then we started to see a little bit of contest, some back and forth, some nervous messes going on between the two teams, some missed shots, but also some pop-off moments. Hopefully, we can wrap TAMA back into this for another club war very, very soon. My name is Vav. I just want to thank all of you guys for coming out here. Stick with me. We're going to chill this one out. We're going to chat a little bit about the Vanguard plays, about the TAMA plays, and if you haven't already, you'll see every single one of these matches uploaded to the Vanguard YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, go check out their channel, hop onto their socials, because we're going to have plenty of club wars and plenty of finals coverage coming up this week with the Grand Major. If you haven't already, make sure to support those teams going to the Major, especially Vanguard, by checking out our bundle in the official finals store alongside all the other bundles that you can find there. Let's cheer on Vanguard going into this week, and hopefully we can get more of you guys from the community in on these club wars. If you want to be part of the Vanguard Club, join the community, be a part of not only our community, but our content, and have a place where you can grow and improve not only as a content creator, but as a player for whatever game you play, be it COD, Veil, the finals, anything. Join us. And with that, my name is Vav. Hopefully you all enjoyed this club war. We'll be back with another one very, very soon. So thank you very much for coming. And thank you to Seismic, the CEO of Vanguard, for putting this together, coordinating with TAMA, as well as playing today. Thank you very much. We'll see you all very, very soon.
We are glad to do the dirty work. Love me. Power is power. Love me. And you